ever want to learn that elusive teardrop pretty two-finger backup, that's what we're going to be covering in the next few videos, so stay tuned. All right, welcome back to the banjo lessons series that I do. And today we're going to be covering that two-finger teardrop, whatever you want to call it. They're backup, very pretty. And for some people, it's kind of a lost art these days. It's not fast, it's not bluesy most of the time, and you kind of do it on traditional numbers. So we'll talk about that some as we go on through these next few videos. Probably do maybe 3 videos or so on this. This first video is basically giving you a one measure pattern that can be used over and over and over again. Okay, and it can not only be used at the traditional bar position, it can also be used at like a D position or even an F position to end up with some different kind of licks. But as I went back and thought about it, I'm really doing the same pattern with my index and middle. So if you can get that pattern ingrained and kind of practice it on some easier transitions, we'll start to add in some kind of hammer-ons and dropping your ring finger down, going up to 7th chords to help you transition to make it a little bit prettier. So that's what we'll be doing over the next few videos. But here we go. Here is the one measure pattern. I'm going to put the tab up for you. And notice I didn't put fret numbers for this particular one because it doesn't matter what fret you're on, okay? And it doesn't matter if you're doing a bar pattern or F position or D position. This is the pattern that you'll be doing for what I'm going to show you on your right hand. So it's index, index, middle, index, middle, middle, index, middle. So that sounds very abstract until you hear it. So you really have to get the groove in your head. It's a little bit syncopated. It's not robotic. It's a little bit more feel. And also traditionally when you do this, you kind of move your right hand up towards the neck to get a little prettier sound. And then you will be putting in some slides and some other things. But I'm just going to hold the 12th fret down at the first, with the 1st and 2nd string there on the 12th fret. And I use my middle and ring fingers, because a lot of times I will use my first finger there, my index finger, to help hammer on, or sometimes I slide instead. But usually when I'm doing the bar position, I'm using my middle and ring fingers to hold down on the 2nd and 1st frets there, or for 2nd and 1st strings there respectively. But here's what the pattern sounds like. So I'll play it up to speed and we'll slow it down. That's it. It lasts one measure. It's 8 notes, but a little bit syncopated, especially when you start putting in slides and hammer-ons and start doing some other things. So let me slow it down a little bit for you. And that's all there is to it. If you can get that motion down with your middle and index finger, it's pretty simple, and I didn't realize how simple it was until after I learned some other things and really started thinking about it. I'm doing some more complicated things and some different ideas than just a straight bar position, but I realized that my middle and index was doing the same pattern over and over. So we'll get into all that stuff. So once again, and notice I'm going to start sliding, or sometimes I'll hammer on to get into that. But and if you go up 5 frets, and I usually slide on the 2nd string. Even slide back down. No, I don't slide back down. Let's see, I come back to it. Let's go up 7 frets from there. That's the D. Okay, so just the normal G, C, D transitions. You can do that on pretty much any traditional 3-chord bluegrass song. I wouldn't do it on a very fast one, but you've got tools available where you can slow down things, and you can insert this 2-finger idea into those songs. So I'm actually going to leave it right there. I don't want to go too far today because I want you just to get that pattern down on the middle and index finger on your right hand. Next time what we'll do is we'll really start going into more of the slides, and then some ideas where you can drop your pinky down, and then also start to put in those seventh chords that help you really transition. Okay, and then we'll probably do one more video after that that'll get a little more advanced and kind of transition back and forth and show you a few different ideas and maybe some different keys to put it in. All right, so make sure you practice that, and thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.